Just a minute here, and we are live. We are live. Yay. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy just a couple days before Thanksgiving in this crazy, crazy year. And I'm super excited to introduce you and talking to one of my favorite people that I met this year, Steve Galietta, Coach Steve. And Steve, I was just thinking today, in January, one of my coaches encouraged me to pick a word for the year, and it was growth. And it's made such an impact on my year. And in January, I feel like there was no coincidence when I met you and went to your fitness studio. Never ever did I have the gazumbas to do that. Like, that just scared the heck out of me. And I went there, and I just found it such a welcoming place. It really is like a family there. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Steve. And I'd love for you to talk about, I feel like so many people this year just feel like they've gotten off track and they've just don't know how to get back. So maybe you could share a little bit about JS Fit and about that.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody. I'm Coach Steve. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a fitness trainer and a wellness coach. I've been a fitness trainer for 12 years now. I opened up JS Fit about 4 years ago. My background is in functional training, so I'm all about joint stability, mobility, functionality. I do some strength stuff. I'm also a self-defense instructor. I have a martial arts program that I teach here. So I have the fitness background. That's where I come from. That's my passion. I was also a therapist for 11 years. I resigned as a therapist, so now I work in the fitness industry. So I have a psychology background as well, which allows me to be a little bit more available when it comes to the emotional part of growth and development with working with people. So I love helping people achieve goals. It inspires me to be a better coach and to see life transformations happening around me. So JS Fit is a small group training studio. It's not a big space peg. It's about 700 square feet. Pre-COVID, I used to fit anywhere from 12 to 18 people in a class. Now we do 10 with new regulations, but we're still moving. We got masks on, we're still moving. So what is JS Fit in essence? It's a place where there is non-judgment. You can come here. All fitness levels are welcome. My youngest person I work with is 6, and my eldest person I work with is 81. So my demographics are I don't just work with one set group. I'm kind of the fitness coach for all in this area, which is amazing. And I have a lot of gratitude for people who want to come and work with me. We move here, small group training, personal training, wellness coaching, self-defense. That's kind of essence and the backbone of JS Fit. 30-minute classes, non-judgmental. Again, all fitness levels. No one ever judges you. And when you become a member of JS Fit, it's like a community. I've seen so many people connect through JS Fit. It's always amazing to watch as the coach, because I watch everything and I watch everybody, and to see people come who've never ever met each other in their lifetime connect and become friends and then become a family. So This is not just this is not a gym. People always ask me, Coach Steve, where's your gym? I don't have a gym. This is not a gym. This is not Planet Fitness. This is not, the old Powerhouse. This is not Eclipse. This is a place where people come who want to move without judgment, without ridicule, without feeling embarrassed. There's no mirrors. If you guys can take a peek, I don't have any mirrors in here. There's no mirrors. There's one in the bathroom. And even if you don't want to look at that one, you don't have to. But it's just a really, really small fitness boutique where people can come and make some life-changing transformations. And for those of you who have ever looked at my website or my Facebook site, see all the transformations. It's just amazing and inspiring. So it's just a really good family-oriented atmosphere. The members are great. I love working with people. That's kind of.
I think a lot of it, so much of it has to do with the energy that you create there, Steve. You're like a connector, right? You really create a family environment there. And talking about the transformations, I recently have connected with some people on Facebook that are part of the JS Fit family. And And looking back, I scrolled back through some profile pictures. I was like, wow, there have been some just in people's Facebook profile pictures, like some amazing transformations. So, and another thing that I really, really love is that you're doing the live stream this year. Like for me, that got me through so many months of still, but there's still a feeling of being connected with the other people that are watching the live. So I really love that. And we got to meet in the park sometime, a few times. That was really cool. Really cool. So what, I was thinking today about people who feel like they've gotten off track and are saying, well, come January 1st, I'll get back on track. And I feel like there's so much good time right now to start making good choices.
Well,
so I wanted.
Go ahead. Sorry, Peg.
No, I just wondered if you could speak to that.
Sure. Listen, and this is where I tap into my therapeutic background, understanding patterns, progressions, behaviors, depression, anxiety, situational stuff that happens, COVID. No one expected the world to shut down. No one. Not me, Coach Steve, not you, Peg. No one in the world expected COVID to just come like a rampant plague and just shut everything down. So we weren't expecting this. Yeah. So the whole world was thrown on their patterns, what they've created, and it was sustainable. So to take that all away, what do you have? You have this emptiness. So sometimes when people are left with this void and emptiness, they self-destruct. And there's a lot of people who've reached out to me, a lot of my members, people I know in my friend circle, my family circle, like they fell off because their patterns that they were doing on a daily basis were altered. And, sometimes people just don't know what to do. So it was common. It's very common. So now what we're trying to do now is get people back moving again. Old members, new members, just people in general. We started the live stream. So I want to tell you guys who are watching this, and those of you who are doing the replay, you're not alone. And I hear the whole January 1st thing, Peg, and I tell you, that's such a cop-out. And I'm saying this to anybody who says this, come January 1st, come January 1st. Well, let me tell you this as a fitness coach. When we put off the inevitable, guess what? We're not going to do it. That's a whole nother month away. Why wait a month? Do you know how much progress we can make in a month? For those people who come to sign on me with my 6-week nutritional program, I just had one girl who lost 16 pounds in 6 weeks. So we're talking what? We 5 weeks away, going into, right? 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So just think of all the work you can do in 5 weeks. Why put that off? So you can continue to self-destruct, continue to dwindle in depression, anxiety, self-pity. And then what? It's going to be harder to come back January 1st, and there's going to be too much pressure. Here's something to switch. Why not start now? Okay, so that way coming into the new year, you're already moving forward. You're already creating that traction as opposed to being distracted. Because to put the new year banner on is so overwhelming in a sense. And I've been in this industry for 12 years, and I've worked with so many people, Peg, who do I'm going to do it in New Year's, right? 90% of people don't make it. It's the other 10% who do it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a short-lived motivation. They really didn't want to do it and then you realize how hard the work is. Yeah. It's hard work to change. Yeah. It's hard work to lose weight. It's hard work to stay consistent and then maintain it when you get there. So I see a lot of people come with the New Year's 90 days, Peg, they plateau. Yeah. So why not start now? Start now, developing the patterns, the consistency was so when the new year rolls in, you're already doing it. You're mainstreaming already. You're already making it happen. And you can set a goal to say, I will maintain and increase what I'm doing as opposed to start now. Yeah. That's my thoughts, Peg.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I was listening on my way home to Brene Brown podcast, and she was talking about a quote by Martin Luther King. Made me think of you, Steve. It was the ability. It was the definition. His definition of power, and it was the ability to achieve purpose and affect change.
Right. Yeah.
And that's such a good definition of power. And then I was when you were talking about doing something now, moving toward the future. I was thinking there's Les Brown says someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Doing those things now, right? that because I think a lot of people go into the holidays thinking, oh yeah, I'll start January 1st, and then they totally sabotage themselves all through December,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think getting in touch with you, getting on that right track now can set you double ahead by January.
God. And I have a perfect starting point. Starting next week here at JS Fit, we're starting a plank challenge. Okay. So we're gonna work on a lot of things in December. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna start a plank challenge. So we're gonna work on strengthening our core. So why not, for those of you who are watching, who are on the fence, or you're saying the January 1st thing, let's do it now. Whether you want to come to the studio or you want to tap into the virtual stuff, let's do that now. Set a goal saying, okay, Thanksgiving's here. I'm going to start Monday. Monday's
Yeah.
my goal. Have your Thanksgiving. I get it. I get it. We'll give you Thanksgiving. How about that, Peg? We'll give them Thanksgiving.
All right.
Monday is go time. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. I'm inviting you to a new challenge, a new way. My philosophy is move better, feel better, live better. We don't just move a weight around here. And this is about transformation. This is about life sustainability long term. As we age, we need sustainability. We need long-term stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need strength. We need mobility. We need functionality. We need consistency. All right. Those are staples of growth and health long-term. So that's where we're at here.
Yeah. All those decisions make such a difference. Like, I said in the description of this live, about I was talking about looking in the mirror, and I had this for such a long time. I'd look in the mirror and be like, how did this happen? I didn't think I'd be like this at this point in my life. And I can tell you that it's just not too late to change. It's not too late to set those actions in the right direction and change. Because when I started JS Fit, I think it was like right around the 1st of February, and I just started to feel stronger right away. I mean, it didn't take very long, and then I just felt more confident, and I wanted to go more, and just getting the wheels moving, the more I felt better, the more I wanted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah.
The change here is I'll say it instantaneously. It happens so fast. I've seen people come literally, well, yourself included, seeing people come within 2 weeks, moving better, feeling better, their presentation on their face, like you're a different person. And it's the movement, it's the connection, it's the other people in the atmosphere. It's not just about Coach Steve. It's about what happens. I tell you, when I say this in my classes, you've been in my class, but this is where the magic happens. I'm telling you, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From my youngest person to 6 years old to my eldest senior who's 81, it's like within such a short time. After the first day, you can walk out of here going, wow, that was amazing. I feel really better.
Yeah.
So how is there ever a time? Listen, season's changing. It's getting cold. Seasonal affective disorder. Snowfall's coming. People want to, hibernate during the winter. Let's break that cycle. The only way we're going to make changes is if we insert something new, a new pattern. So I invite you to JS Fit, whether you come to the studio or we do it virtually. We've created that outlet now. You don't have to leave your house if you don't want to. You can bring Coach Steve and the JS Fit family right in your home. So we can keep you moving collectively as a team because we're stronger together. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, the live stream's been a lot of fun for me. I haven't been back in the studio, and I can't wait to. But the live stream's been great. I've gotten my husband working out with me. My daughter's coming home next week. She'll be working out with me. So that's really been a lot of fun. And listen, guys, I see there's a lot of people giving us some hearts. Please keep smashing that heart button. Please, give Coach Steve some love here. Yeah. And if there's someone that, if you're getting value out of this and someone that will get value, please share it. And Steve, what's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
Well, they can call me directly. We can post my number. They can get, stop down by the studio, Facebook, Instagram, my website.
Yep.
Anyway, my number is right on the window. So you see me, I'm downtown, 18 Brinkerhoff Street.
So we can put your number in the comments too.
Absolutely. Put my number in the comments.
Yeah.
Put my comments. That's the best way to get a hold of me, or Facebook. I'm all over Facebook. That's the most way people contact me, is through the Facebook site, JS Fit. But there's a lot of people who do text me or call me too. So those are my
Do I
frequent.
have that right on the banner there in the JS Fit on just JS Fit on Facebook, right? They'll find you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I mean, I think getting in touch with you, getting into a group of people for me, honestly, before I came into the studio, I was going to like Planet Fitness, and it was more of a location than I was actually working out. You know, it was more of a destination.
Yeah.
But coming into the studio and being with other people and being in that really group atmosphere of people who want to change, there's just felt an accountability. And even right now, when I don't always remember too, but when I watch a replay, I put replay in there, and I know you always check it like, yep, you know, there's still that accountability there. So I love that.
I'm watching you pick.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. I feel great, and I appreciate that you are impacting lives, and you're a huge asset to the community. So thanks, Steve.
Thank you so much, Peg. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for hopping on, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye, guys. Come on down.